it's what I do when I'm bored, but it's also like really an escape all the time. Where if like something's going wrong or like I got a bad grade on a project or something, I just like go and shop, and then it kind of makes me forget about a lot of things, which is nice.
Okay.
I worked a lot in high school, like with like jobs at like restaurants and retail and stuff, and then I worked at Banana Republic and like hated every minute of it. So I quit and I needed a way to make money because I was really broke. So I started like going to like stores, and I wouldn't look anything up or do any research. I just buy stuff that I thought looked cool, and then I put it on Depop or on Instagram, and it'd sell like immediately. And I realized that I kind of had like a knack for it, I guess. So over as time went on, I started to get like better and better at it. And upcycling, I've never upcycled anything and then sold it. It's always upcycling and then keeping it for myself because it's kind of personal. But it's really like gratifying when like you buy something for 20 bucks and it's worth like 200. It feels really good when that sells. I started off with clothes and vintage, and I moved into like designer bags and stuff. And then now I'm doing a mix of both, and it's fun, and it's what I do to make money. I'm like I grew up in a pretty well-off town back at home, Arlington, Virginia. So everything around there is pretty much fair game. But if you go to like different parts of Virginia, it's a fine line as to whether you can buy stuff and resell it or not, or buy stuff, especially in the wintertime. Like if you go to like a less fortunate part of Virginia and you buy like 6 jackets, that's probably not good and you shouldn't do that. So location, definitely first of all. And second of all, just what's necessary and what's not necessary. Like if you find like a North Face and it's like one of those puffers that's really trendy right now, and it sells for like $400, but that could like someone else could really use that to like be warm in the winter, you probably shouldn't buy it. If it's like in a nice neighborhood, then I feel like that's fair game. But if you're like in somewhere that's not like as gentrified, then you should probably leave it out. But like people at home like were like, "Oh, Thomas, like you're just scamming us," and I'm like, "Then don't fucking buy my clothes. Like you don't have to." It is a little bit of a scam though. Like thrifting in general, it's so easy to go out and find it yourself. Like Depop in like specifically is the biggest scam I've ever seen in my entire life. I'll find like a sweater for like $5 and sell it for like 60. I was starting to realize that a little bit, and they don't like it very much. And I'm like, then you go do the work. Like I just spent 12 hours driving around town and thrifting. You do it.